Dawkins is a highly respected veteran of the UK reggae scene, celebrated as a singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist. He is best known for his pivotal role in the band Tradition, his work with the Heptics, and a string of solo lovers rock anthems that have become staples of the genre. Growing up in Neasden, Brent, northwest London, Dawkins was immersed in music from a young age. He reportedly began his musical journey improvising instruments before teaching himself guitar. A notable part of his early history involves a connection to Bob Marley's camp. As a young musician, he received informal mentorship/lessons from Aston family man Barrett, the legendary bassist for the Wailers. This foundation helped hone his skills as a formidable bassist and musician. Dawkins was a core member, bassist and vocalist of Tradition, one of the most significant UK reggae bands of the late 70s. They were unique for their polished sound and musical versatility, leading them to sign with RCA Records, a major achievement for a UK reggae band at the time. They built a stellar reputation as a backing band for Jamaican greats touring the UK, including Alton Ellis, Delroy Wilson, and Culture. The group won the Best Single Award from Echoes, a major black music publication, in 1978 for their track Breezin'. After leaving Tradition around 1979/1980, Dawkins formed the Heptics along with Angus Gay and Paul Thompson. This group was a distinct UK outfit that produced pure lovers rock gold, releasing classics such as Little Girl and Natural Woman. These tracks are defined by their smooth, romantic, lyrical content and the rubber-dub bass lines characteristic of the era. Paul Dawkins established himself as a solo force during the lovers rock golden era, late 70s to mid-80s. His voice, soulful, smooth, and emotive, was perfect for the romantic reggae style. His classic anthems include To Love Someone, arguably his biggest solo hit, and a quintessential lovers rock anthem, as well as Sweet Feelings, which cemented his status as a singing doctor of the genre, and One More Step. Paul Dawkins has remained active for over 5 decades. Unlike many artists who faded after the 80s, he continues to record and perform, recently being honored with the Male Legend 2024 award for his lifelong contribution. Himself as a solo force during the lovers rock golden era, late 70s to mid-80s. His voice, soulful, smooth, and emotive, was perfect for the romantic reggae style. His classic anthems include To Love Someone, arguably his biggest solo hit, and a quintessential lovers rock anthem, as well as Sweet Feelings, which cemented his status as a singing doctor of the genre, and One More Step. Paul Dawkins is not just a performer, he is a pioneer who helped bridge the gap between Jamaican roots reggae and the distinctly British lovers rock sound. He brings a catalogue of hits, To Love Someone, Natural Woman, that the Legends of Legends audience will likely know word for word. And here he is right now in a Backstage podcast interview with Selector Mikey Biggs, courtesy of the Explosive Beats Daily Podcast Network.
Wicked. Lovely night.
Yeah, man. How you think your performance went tonight?
Yes, it was all right, man. It was all right. The crowd was with me.
Yeah, man.
You know, and the people out there, they just love the lovers rock, and they love all of us, and we love them because of them where we are here today.
Okay.
You
yeah,
know,
man.
obviously
yeah,
with Trevor and Shaz, it's their thing, but they made it happen, and it's a lovely event.
What was the highlight of your performance tonight?
Natural Woman.
Yeah, man.
That's a tune where I didn't actually write the tune.
When
I said I didn't write it, it wasn't pen to paper.
Oh, really?
It was a vibe in the studio.
That's how that tune come around?
Yeah, me, George Oban, the founder of Aswad, Angus Gay from Aswad, the drummer, and Tony Gadd, the bass player now.
Really?
Yes, and Paul Thompson. There was this studio with Dennis Bobel. And no, sorry, not Dennis Bobel. Well, he wasn't there at the time. Leroy Records.
Okay.
And they were there jamming, and they said, look, I heard the bass line, and a brother named Dave was playing the bass. And I went into the studio and I said, listen, just keep jamming. And they start to jam. And I just went in and put the headphones and I said to them, just press record. And when they pressed record, I just sang from top to bottom. Never sang it again.
Wow.
It was just a vibe.
It was a vibe.
Just a vibe.
Sometimes that's how the best tune them come out,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
That's how the best. All right, so here this now. We're gonna start from the beginning. What made you say, I want to do this, I want to sing reggae music?
Well, we used to go to a club called Burton's back in the days, and I remember going there for the first time. We used to sneak up.
Where was Burton's?
This was in Cricklewood.
Okay.
I was about 14, you sneak up to the house, and I went into the club, and we got into the club, the guy let us in, and said we must behave ourselves.
What year was this?
Oh, jeez, boy. Early 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, early 70s. 70s coming up.
Okay.
And I remember standing there and listening to these people like W. Dobson, Alton Ellis, The Chosen Few, Dennis Brown. I'm going to myself, I didn't know that black men could sing like that.
Wow.
And I said to myself, you know what? That's what I want to do. And I used to mimic their songs. Every Friday I go there, I'd walk behind my friends when they were going home, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, sing along to the song, but not realizing that I was actually training my own voice.
Okay.
But before that, I was actually a bass player.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Was you playing in a band or anything?
No.
Or you just...
No, at first, what happened was, my first guitar made in school, bass guitar. But my cousin George Orban came to one day and he said he wants to form a group. So I said, okay. And they said, Paul, you play bass, I'll be keyboards. And we brought in Tony Gadd, Joe, and a brother named Joe.
Okay.
At the time, we didn't have a guitarist. So Brinsley Ford now, who lived in Neasden, and double deckers and police,
Yeah.
we weren't really moving together. It was like he was doing his own thing. So we heard that he had a guitar. So when I knocked on his door, his mum opened the door and I said, "There's Brinsley there." And she goes, "Yes." So he came downstairs. I said, "Well, look, we heard that you've got a guitar." He said that, "Well, I don't really know how to play." So I said, "So don't worry about that. We're still all learning." So we didn't have hardly no strings on the guitar. So I said, "Look, all of us put together and we bought strings for his guitar." And then that's how the band started to progress from there. George, me, Tony, and Brinsley.
This is the group name Heptics them time.
No.
We just never had no name.
We didn't have no name. We didn't have no name.
Okay.
So we was there rehearsing each other's houses. And then George had to go back to Jamaica now. Because obviously we're young.
Yeah.
Kids, and his dad said, you gotta move. So George said, "Paul, keep it going till I come back." I said, "All right, no problem." So the other two guys kind of left me and Brinsley. So we were doing talent contest shows all over the place. Every day we're meeting up. And we went to a place called Beckford Hall in Aston.
Okay.
And we done a talent contest show in there and we won the talent contest. I think the following week we heard that Junior English was looking for us
Junior English.
to put a band together. Went down to see him, and then he had Graham from the Mohawks. That time there was a group called the Mohawks, and they done the first reggae version of Let It Be. These are big men to me. Then you had John Bago on drums, and everyone was the lead singer. Next thing you know, we was back in Junior English, on the road and all over the countryside, Manchester, Birmingham, Huddersfield, and I was just playing bass, not thinking that I'm gonna sing down the line. It went on till what happened was now the group broke up, and then
Hang on, what year did the group break up?
I would say 71, 72.
See that you still didn't have a name of the group at the time?
No, well, that group with Junior English, that was called Concords.
Okay.
We came up with saying Concords at the time. So the group broke up, and that left me and Brinsley now, still doing a little bits here and there, but George came back.
From Jamaica.
And he come and check me, says, "Paul, I'm going to start a new band." He came with the name Aston. A lot of people don't know that. Other people have kind of taken the credit, but I'm talking, you get...
Yeah, man.
So, went down to Lambert Grove and I bought my bass guitar. And George said, "Oh, this is the band." But at that time, I was like into, as I said, singing to Alton Ellis. They would want to be more roots. And I said, "George, you know what? No, I want to do my own little thing."
Yeah.
So I left from there. Then they formed the Aswad group. Then I met up with some of my colleagues, Christopher Henry, Leslie McNeil, God rest his soul now, Tony Matthews and Paul Thompson. And that's how we formed the group Tradition.
See, okay.
When I went there now.
What year was this now?
Oh, Oh, this was 74, about 74.
74 when, okay.
Yeah, but what happened was when I went there, I couldn't play bass because I had a bass player ready.
Already,
So
yeah.
what I would do is I would teach him what I knew because obviously I was playing bass before him. So one day we're there jamming and I just started to sing. I said, "Oh, we didn't know you could sing." I said, "Well, I didn't realize I could sing, but it's from coming back from Burton days."
Yeah.
So they said, "Paul, you want to join the band?" We joined the band, and then that's how tradition started to move out. So a lot of the writing was me and Leslie McNeil and Paul Thompson.
Okay.
A lot of the bass lines I would create and the harmony structure. But within that now, I started to branch out. And
Why was that?
I had so much in me. So much music I wanted to, explore and things, but we were still tight. So D-Roy Records came about. That's another story by itself. That story is so long that I can't even go down that road.
Oh man.
So we started to, I said to Delroy one day, D-Roy Records was a sound. So I said, Delroy, why don't you go to the studio and make your own tunes then? He goes, well, I don't really know nothing about it. I said, don't worry about that.
You suggested that to him?
Yes.
And that's how...
Right. And that's the gospel.
All right. So, what was that time? Because that was like 70, what?
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
What was it like around at that time? What was London like? Well, England, because you've already travelled around the country or whatever.
Well, 74 now, 75. Things were good.
Yeah.
It was just music, raving. I mean, we could walk from Aston to Ladbroke Grove, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and on the way, you see a set of guys coming from Ladbroke Grove, a set of guys coming from Aston, and it was just when we meet up, it was all love.
Yeah,
What's happening in Aston? Oh, there's a dance there. There's one in Ladbroke Grove. And on the way back in the morning, we'd meet up again. It wasn't like you can't come here and it was just love.
No.
It was just music we needed at that time.
Yeah, man.
You know? Yeah, it was good times.
Okay.
And as I said, when we went into the studios, we didn't go in the studios to make no lovers rock. We were just doing music.
So, all right then. When did you meet Delroy?
Right. I knew Delroy for a longer time because he had a song called Success Sound.
Yeah.
He used to play at Spinners and Burtons, Kingfishers, all over the place. And I said, I went up to him one day, I said, Delroy, why don't you make your own tunes? And he said, no. I said, Delroy, book this studio, Gooseby Studio, and I will bring the people down. I go Angus Gate, Tony Robinson, George Oban, Dave, and Paul Thompson. And we went in there, one of the first songs we done was a tune called Little Girl, what I sang for him.
Yeah.
A Little Girl, and then we started to do, we done the first reggae version of Mind Blowing Decision.
Yeah, yes.
That was Jeffrey Liscott.
Yeah.
And then Natural Woman came about. So I was working both sides of the fence, with tradition and with D-Roy Records.
D-Roy Records, yeah.
While we was in Gangsterville, my daughter's mum from her college, he had Sonia Ferguson, Blue Baby, and Janet Kay. So they used to come down to the record shop.
Yeah.
If I go back a bit, when the group broke up, the very first group, Tony Robinson, who's known as Tony Gang to this day, he was out of the picture. He was just like me, Brinsley and George. So Brinsley and George was signed to RCA, to Ireland, and we were signed to RCA. So I said to myself, you know what, let me go for Tony. We brought Tony down to Gangsterville, so he was amongst us because he was a wicked guitarist.
Yeah.
Keyboards, he could teach us a lot. So
as well at that time was signed to Ireland.
Yes,
okay.
And we were signed to RCA.
Yeah, okay.
So Tony came amongst us. He was like our engineer. He actually played on some of the traditional stuff. So what happened was, while Janet was amongst us and Sonia, Alton Ellis, we were like a backing band. So we backed Alton and other artists.
Yeah.
So Alton took Tony to studios to play some guitar. So if you look at the road now where it's coming from, then Tony came and took Janet. Alton was looking for a girl singer. He took Janet Kay to Alton, and the first song she sang was "Loving You."
So
when she came back now, I said, okay, I took her to D-Roy Records, and that's when she sang "I Do Love You."
Okay.
And then
this is
obviously,
some serious history now. Come up, I got all them records.
right, and then
This is some serious
Sonia
history.
Ferguson now, she and Danny Kaye was like this till this day still. She came round to D-Roy Records as well.
Yeah.
And sang Ooh Baby. So that's the road where they're coming up from Getsable Record Shop, from Tradition Stable. So within that music now, so nearly all of my songs away from tradition, it's the same group of people: George Oban, Angus Gay, Tony Robinson. So even to love someone, it's the same crew again, backing. And then we formed another band called the Third Eye Band. That's George Oban, Angus Gay, Tony Robinson, myself, and Anne. Now Anne was George's wife at the time.
Okay.
And she sang Walk On By and No Man's an Island. And then we done Go Find Yourself a Fool.
Yeah.
That was the Third Eye Band.
Yes, because the Third Eye Band's on the back of the
Motions.
That's it, Motion.
Yes.
That's it.
George,
Okay.
yeah, right.
It's the same.
It's the
same crew.
Same crew. But a lot of people didn't know.
They didn't know that, did
We
they?
were still working together.
Yeah.
As a unit.
Yeah.
Not because we're two different bands. We came to as one band. Then within that, I was still fast and I still wanted more. So I went to Starlight Records.
Yeah.
In Harsden High Street.
Yeah.
Pop said, oh, give me a tune up. That's when I sang Come My Baby. And what did I do for him? Spend some time.
Yeah.
So, I was moving around, singing here, singing there, but making a name for myself. Every time I moved around, I had a name there and a song there, and a song here, and a song there. It was just that time where music was just like, was my life, and it still is, but those were good times. Those were good times.
Wicked. Who was your biggest influence during that time? One of your biggest reggae, soul, whatever?
Dennis Brown, Alton Ellis, W. Dobson's, the Heptics, no, the Heptones.
Yeah.
Heptones.
What was it about Dennis Brown? Because
Quality
no
of his
artists
voice,
always talk about Dennis
the
Brown.
quality of his voice and the age he started to sing.
Yeah.
Once you went to Dennis Brown with a song, you had to be on point. The production had to be spot on. I've never heard Dennis Brown sing a song when the production was like.
Yeah, for real.
And his voice carried weight. The melodies and there will never be another Dennis Brown or anybody matching to Dennis Brown. Everybody individually. Alton Ellis he had his own thing, a unique voice. W. Dobson, Pat Kelly, Delroy Wilson.
Yeah.
And all those guys are my age.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be like them and make a song where,
people can say
I want to do what they've done.
Yeah, man,
and
wicked.
God willing, and God blessed me with a couple of songs.
It really did, man. You know what I'm saying? Natural Woman. That's a big song for you, fam.
Oh yeah.
Definitely big song.
I'll make another one like that. I've got other songs, but I don't think I said it came from nowhere. To love someone was a one take as well. Just one take.
One take. Wow. So, all right, then career-wise, any new projects going on?
Yeah, I got a new album coming out soon.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got a new song. I sang it tonight. I wrote for my wife, so it's coming out soon. Once it's finished, I just done a little
production.
Yeah, production side. Yeah.
You produce everything.
Yeah. One of my friends produced it. He's actually Sonny Ferguson's brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his production. So.
That's his production. Okay, so he's been in the business.
Oh yeah, he's been in business long
time as well.
So,
okay.
I've done that song for him. So I've got my LP. I'm trying to finish it out for Christmas.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the LP out.
Nice. What about up and coming shows and tours or anything like that?
Well, I'm leaving from here tonight in the morning, going to London for another show.
Okay.
I've got Gambia coming up.
Okay.
Have
you performed in Gambia before?
Never. So it's gonna be my first time.
Okay.
So I've got other shows in between that coming up, but my calendar is full.
Nice.
I have to give thanks to the most.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Yeah.
Is there any other countries that you've performed at?
Any
other countries?
Jamaica.
What was it like performing in Jamaica?
Lovely. Beautiful. That was
how did they receive
it was beautiful.
a UK artist in Jamaica?
It was something different as well to them. So, know, Jamaicans will embrace all kind of music, as you know. They love Power of Love and George Michael. They love music.
Yeah.
You have to give it to them. And I think that we've kind of been held back as a lovers rock
genre. Yeah.
It hasn't reached Jamaica like how it should.
It hasn't. It really hasn't.
Like how we embraced
dating.
Yeah.
They
really
yeah. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm trying to get my head around it. Why? Why wouldn't they embrace it? Because I would say 95% of the Jamaican artists, they broke here.
Yeah, that's right.
And we embraced them, but we didn't reach where, I don't know why. I'm trying to get my head around it, so there's no answer. I've got an answer for it. I have not got an answer for it. But if we did, if they did embrace us, oh my gosh.
Yeah, man, that would have been.
It'd be
That would have been something to see. That would have been. That really would have been something to see. Really been something to see. Any collaborations on the album coming?
Maybe Sonia Ferguson.
Oh, long time not yet.
Rika.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of artists I've got in mind to put on the album and just, half and half. Maybe Winston Reedy. We always talk about it.
Yeah.
I said me and Winston Reedy's been on the road
for a long time, man. Long time, man.
I said again, Misty and Roots, the Damp Rocks, Cimarrons. Those are the groups that stood out to me in our area.
Yeah.
So,
because back then time there was a lot of bands back then, a lot of British reggae bands going on and doing some really good things back in them times. Yeah, man. Final thoughts before we wrap up. What's your, I wouldn't even say the best advice thing. Anything you want to share before? You want to say anything to the people? To
the music? Well, all I could say, the music. If you're coming into the music, first thing you do, once you start singing, that's one thing, but get your paperwork ready. Know who you're dealing, know what you're signing, read between the lines.
Did you always have your paperwork?
No,
because obviously them time
them time we were just in the music, so we were just tunnel vision. We didn't look at no paperwork, although the letters were massive, we didn't look at that. Forget about the small print. But small print, we forgot about the small print. But now, if you're gonna go out there, look at the small print, watch what you're signing, get your PRS, your MCPS and your PPL, get all those things sorted out before you go into the business. Get that side right. The business kind of gone down because it's not like it used to be.
Yes.
It's not like it used to be, but just get that right and keep going because it's a hard road.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
So for anybody who wants to contact Mr. Dawkins,
well, you
Paul
can find
Dawkins.
me on Facebook, or Twitter, or on my Instagram. You can find me on there, definitely.
Okay, that's for recordings and updates and whatever.
Yeah, I'm one of the easiest persons to find in the world.
Yeah, man, that's good.
You know?
Alright. Okay.
I'd like to bless everybody for looking after us lovers rock singers.
Yeah, man.
And keep up the vibe with us. And that's come out to see us every time.
Yeah, man.
And bless everybody.
Yeah, man. Respect, bro.
Yes?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
See?
And yourself doing this.
This is DJ Paris Walker, and I've got a massive announcement for all the Lovers Rock family. Gatecrash Promotions presents the big one, the 20th annual UK Legends of Legends. We are celebrating 2 decades of the UK's longest running Lovers Rock showcase. It is officially the ultimate Lovers Rock event. Guiding you through the night are your hosts, the fabulous Shazzy D and the one and only Rankin Gatecrash. Mark the calendar, Saturday, March 28th, 2026. It's all happening at the Holiday Inn, M6 Junction 7 in Birmingham. Doors open at 8 p.m. and showtime is strictly 9:30, the 20th anniversary. You do not want to miss this history. I'll see you there.